Peter Doocy just told Mike Johnson 3 polls were entirely fake. LA mayor, Wisconsin governor primary, and Nevada governor. Fabricated races. And watch Johnson's face because he didn't blink. He doesn't defend the industry, he torches it and names exactly what the Democrats are. We're talking about 73 days until the midterms. And the numbers you're being fed are manufactured. They're not skewed, they're invented. A firm cooked up entire races out of nothing, and every newsroom in America ran them like gospel. Why? Because a fake poll doesn't inform you. It demoralizes you. It makes you stay home, and that's the whole product. And coming up, I'm rolling Johnson's exact answer to Doocy, the word he used for the Democrat Party, and his one-word response when Doocy asked if Republicans hold the House with Iran still going on. We'll also bring you a new arrest in an attempt to assassinate President Trump. But we're 73 days out with 3 fabricated polls already in the bloodstream. Nobody honest can tell you what November looks like, and markets hate uncertainty. So here's what I know. With the midterm elections coming up and control of Congress on the line, uncertainty breeds volatility. And this could be the most volatile stretch for the stock market and economy in years. The good news is you can hedge the volatility with physical gold and silver. Noble Gold Investments has spent over a decade helping everyday Americans protect their wealth with precious metals. It's simple, easy, and safe. Go to nextnewsgold.com or call Noble Gold at 877-646-5347. And for America's 250th, just mention my name. They'll send you a 10-ounce silver bar when you open a new qualified account. Don't let Election Day arrive without a plan. Now back to those fake numbers. What are we talking about here? Quote, I'm not running on polls. In fact, I dismiss most of them. That's the Speaker of the House, not a podcaster, not us. Now let that sit for just a second. The man counting the seats just told you the scoreboard is fiction. And then he named the enemy. Let's get into it. Fox News' Peter Doocy talking about the LA mayor's race, Wisconsin primary, Nevada governor, all fake. Listen.
Of the LA mayor's race, the Wisconsin primary for governor, and the Nevada governor's race turned out to be entirely fake. How are you going to convince people to believe your polls?
Well, I'm not running on polls. In fact, I dismiss most of them because we've learned over the last several cycles they're not accurate. What I'm going on is my bird's eye view of being in these districts around the country, traveling nonstop. I've been from Alaska to South Florida, California to New York, all points in between. I'm telling you, there's an energy on the ground. People understand. We cannot turn the greatest nation in the history of the world over to communist. And that's the ballot, that's the question, that's the contrast that we have less than 75 days from today.
Less than 75 days. President Trump has a name for what's happening here. He calls them demoralization operations. He says the real numbers tell a different story. President Trump posting to Truth Social, the radical left Democrats are going crazy with fake polls. They're putting them out at levels never seen before. They're called demoralization operations, where they try to demoralize Republicans so they don't go out and vote. The actual polls are tremendous, and the spirit of our country has never been higher. We're winning against everyone, including Iran, whose country is in economic and military death spiral. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Now, Doocy wasn't done with the speaker. Next question, can Republicans hold the House with the Iran war still going on in November?
Republicans, though, win and hold control of the House if the Iran war is still going on in November.
Absolutely. It would be helpful to get that thing resolved in the next 73 days, but if it's not, we're still going to win. People know we took the head off the snake. We had to make sure the largest state sponsor of terrorism does not have a nuclear weapon. That was an objective of every administration for the last 50 years. Donald Trump did it, and now we got to resolve that. I think we're going to get into a new phase here very soon, but we still have oil being transported through the Strait of Hormuz. We had 80 million barrels or something, I think, on Tuesday alone. So this is, we're getting the job done step by step. You can't trust the Iranians on the other side of the negotiating table. That's the challenge. But I believe our allied nations are going to assist in the next phases. We'll get this finished.
Different story now. The FBI just arrested the man who posted a video telling people to grab guns and rush the White House. Yes, FAFO moment. He has been arrested by the FBI barely one day after getting exposed for plotting to assassinate President Trump and Secret Service. Libs of TikTok breaking it. And we have the horrifying video. And this is, of course, is for context. For all the YouTube minders out there, we're not advocating any of this. This is a news program where we have to present the context for the viewers to understand exactly what has happened and the with respect to this FBI arrest.
Fucking retarded. Y'all are all pussies. Y'all are all stupid. It is as simple as we all grab guns. We all group together. And we all rush the White House and actually kill Trump and all of Secret Service. We aren't doing this pussy shit before where we just storm it. No, we are killing. We have to kill. There is no other way. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say this shit online. We have to kill them. There is no other fucking way.
Yeah, so he's now been arrested by the FBI. So there's some more good news for you. So, quote, "We cannot turn the greatest nation in the history of the world over to communists." Johnson said that out loud. Doocy, right on Fox, and he's right because Chuck Schumer just called abolishing prisons and erasing the border a difference of opinion inside his tent. And that's not a slur. No, it's not. Not a slur at all. That is where we are 73 days out. So median strategies, fake 2 elections, shut the doors, and nobody got named. So stop treating any number of stranger emails to a newsroom as reality. They lied in 2016, they lied in 2020, they lied in 2024. Now we have proof that they'll invent races that never happened. Johnson said he feels the energy from Alaska to South Florida. Patriots, you are that energy. So don't you dare let a fabricated spreadsheet talk you out of your own ballot, and share this report with a guy in your life who says his vote doesn't matter. And drop a comment and tell me the last poll you actually believed. Make sure you're subscribed because they can fake a number, but they cannot fake a turnout line around the block. And speaking of getting the real numbers first, Johnson trusts what he sees in the districts over what a pollster emails him. And that's exactly how we work too. Text White House to 844-840-4963. Next News Network holds White House credentials, and what our people pull straight out of that building lands on your phone at night. No algorithm standing in the middle deciding what you're allowed to see. Of course, reading it is round 1. Round 2 is texting signal to that same number, enlisting in the Next News Signal Corps, taking real assignments, earning real rank, and reporting to a command center built for the next 73 days. Get in tonight.